About time. Having a fiasco before the show even starts. Lord have mercy. Undoubtedly YouTube's changed stuff on us or something. Oh, I'm live now, Jamie. I got it fixed up. I mean, I got your messenger message. Everybody should start be coming in, though. Just like I said, having a fiasco. Having a darn fiasco before the fiasco even starts. Lord have mercy. And I don't know if anybody's chatting, because now it's not even showing the chat. I don't guess. Oh no, here we go. Hey Zeke. Yeah, now, yeah. That's what I was saying. Darn fiasco was already happening before the fiasco even gets started. Darn. Hold on. I'll read y'all's comments here in just a second. I'm going to go up here to Fantasy Golf, and then I'll pull over. Yeah, darn YouTube's, I guess, changed how to set stuff up or something. I don't know. I got it figured out though. Hey, John Asper. Hey, Fred and Connie. And Fred, I've already had my fiasco before fiasco even got started. YouTube's, I guess, changed up how they're doing the lives, and you have to go in there and darn preset the horizontal position. Jamie's saying something about, and I got your message, Jamie. He's saying something about his work having a fiasco. Give me 1 minute here, guys. I'm gonna get pulled in here, and that way I'll be able to chat with you. Roll the windows down where y'all can hear. Hey, Mingles World. Hey, thanks for coming in. Got the windows down so y'all can hear the scenery. Jamie says our work has had fiasco. Our dust system went down, didn't get to work yesterday, and got to work an hour today. Oh, bless your heart. I remember those days, Jamie. I mean, I didn't work in the places, but I delivered to the places that had those dust collectors, and yeah, if it went down, then they had to send everybody home. I hadn't seen that. Of course, I haven't been on YouTube, but yeah, I didn't know Josh was going to be grilling at the Goats this weekend. I hadn't heard that. And Ingles World saying hey to everybody. Hey, Larry. Well, it might be Larry. It might be, because it's not Rod's, but I think something else is in town this week, other than the National Quartet. I don't know if they're going to be. I mean, some's already here. I saw them a little while ago when I came out. So I guess they're early arrivals for this weekend. But it's the, I think it's the Rice Burners is what's supposed to be in town this weekend. Fred and Connie saying hey to everybody. John says that's going to be some good. at the coaster from Joshy from Friday to Sunday. Okay. Hey, Dry Creek, Rob Denise. Hey, how's Rob today? Hey, Chris. Hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Jamie saying hey. Ningles World saying hey. Hey, Blaine. Hey, buddy. Can't hear as I'm in convention. Right. I understand that, Blaine. Leslie. Hey there, hot stuff. Leslie. How's Leslie? Hey, Virginia. Larry says, Blaine, tell Bill Gaither I said hello. Yeah, there's a bunch of buses in town. There was 3 that came to the campground just to dump their tank. Virginia saying hey to Rob and Denise. Blaine says he's in Gatlinburg tonight, Larry. Leslie says Leslie's doing pretty good. Dirt Creek says not too bad today. Was wore out after that test yesterday morning, but better day. That's good. That's the reason I was asking you how you was. I thought I couldn't remember if that was yesterday or today. Whenever you was having to do those tests. Rob and Denise is saying hey to Virginia. Jamie saying hey to Rob and Denise. Rob and Denise saying hi back to Jamie. But yeah, the National Quartet Convention's in town. And Larry's saying glad you're better today, Rob. And I think the Rice Bunners are going to be here this weekend. Hey, Rob, why you in here, Rob? Is that right? Or Denise, whichever one y'all want to type it. Is the Rice Bunners this weekend? Yeah, Tootsie's with me. Because I've seen a few already in town when I came out just a little while ago before I went live. I actually went to get me a milkshake. That's why I was running behind. Well, that wasn't the main reason. I was sucked into a program till 7:30. If you want to know the real truth. Hey, Pam. Dry Creek's thanking Larry, and then saw where Jamie was asking about Tootsie. Blaine says he's going to Buc-ee's tonight finally. There you go, Blaine. You ought to like it pretty good. Virginia says, how's Denise doing? And Ningles World says, the only thing I'm seeing is Corvette Fest in Gatlin. Okay, it might be. I knew there was something else besides the Quartet Convention. Hold on, I'll get Tootsie up here so y'all can see Tootsie. I got me a milkshake too. That was the other reason I was running a little behind. Come here. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. Come on, everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to say hey. There she is. There she is. But them cars that's got the slanted wheels and sounds like a pissed off bumblebee. I know some's in town right now. I just don't know when all that gets cranked up. I hadn't seen any go by yet. Leslie's saying, hey, Tootsie, beautiful girl. Ningle says, the Rice Burners are next weekend. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, some of them's already in town, Ningles World. I know I saw at least 10 of them, because a few was out riding just a minute ago. Snakey says, I owned a vet one time, a Chevette. There you go. Hey, Linda. Virginia saying, hey to Blaine, eat some Buc-ee's nuggets for me. And Larry says, Blaine, get some sausage and cheese at Buc-ee's. It says it's Larry's favorite. Larry says it's in the bakery section, Blaine. And Leslie says, yes, do it, Blaine. It's delicious. But yeah, that way everybody getting to see Tootsie. I'll flip the camera back around so y'all can see what kind of traffic's here as far as for a Tuesday night. Leslie saying hey to Fred. Virginia saying hey to Fred. Fred saying hey to everybody. Jamie says Buc-ee's club sandwiches are pretty good also. Mingles World saying, hey, Dry Creek says, I'm better Virginia than the other night. That's for sure, Virginia. Thanks for asking. So that's Denise typing that, I'm guessing. Hey, Zeke. I'm going to have to get Tootsie a Vols bandana. Yeah, I know what. I'm surprised that the groomer doesn't have like Tennessee colors. I need to ask her about that because, matter of fact, she's due to go again, Zeke. And I need to put. All right, hey Zeke, you got the blue wrench because I know you've been coming in a lot here lately. Okay, yeah, there's the link to the slammed. Leslie saying hey to Nathan. Hey David. Nathan saying hey to Dry Creek. Virginia saying hey to Tootsie. Larry saying hey to Nathan. Dry Creek saying yeah. And there you go. There sent that to Nathan Mingles World. Dry Creek did. Virginia saying hey. Hey Angie. Angie just popped in. Let me flip it back around here. That way Angie can see Tootsie too right quick because she hadn't got back down in her seat. Of course, I know that's who y'all want to see anyway. Looks like it's raining up towards the mountains. Like up there on LeConte and Newfound Gap. Oh, up there. Hold on, I'll flip the camera around while y'all are saying hey to each other. I don't know if y'all be able to see it or not. Yeah, you can see the clouds. Big old puffy clouds. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. I'm trying to make sure nobody slipped in on me that I hadn't said hey to. Angie's saying hey to you, Tootsie. But it hadn't rained here. I think tomorrow there's a chance of rain. But other than that, yeah, I know what they do look fake, Leslie. Other than that, I think it's slim pickings for it to rain as far as here in Pigeon Forge. It's like it's gonna just be spotty rain. And Dry Creek sending hugs to Leslie. But yeah, right quick, since I got, most of y'all in here. Yeah, I was trying to get set up on YouTube, and undoubtedly they've changed their settings, which they'll let you know if the ones that hadn't went live yet found out about it. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I done something wrong. I don't know. But anyhow, I was trying to. I set it up just like I normally do. Had the phone horizontal, and I'd go live or whatever, and it'd tell me to rotate the phone. Well, it was rotating where it was going to be vertical, and I know y'all don't like that because you don't get to see as much. And I'm not a big fan of the vertical view either. I mean, I'll watch it, but I just know the horizontal's better. So anyhow, it kept telling me that it wouldn't work, that the orientation wouldn't work, and it said something about going into the settings and changing it. So that third try of trying to go live, right when I was setting up everything, I hit the advanced settings, and sure enough, there's a darn toggle switch in it now where and I don't know if I'm gonna have to pick it every time before I go live or what. But there's a setting in there where you gotta tell it to do horizontal. I mean, I don't know why YouTube would have changed that. It was doing it automatically for everybody as long as you set up horizontal to start with. Larry says it looks brighter there than it does here in Columbus, Ohio. Old Virginia's cooking meatloaf, baked potatoes, green beans, chocolate chip. Lord have mercy. Well, I guess I'm going to have to head to Pennsylvania right quick. Angie's saying hey to Dry Creek and talking to them. Everybody's saying hey right now. Dry Creek's answering Angie there, saying his wore out after the test yesterday, but doing better now. And I'm glad Denise is doing good too. Jamie's saying it's doing that to him too when he goes live. Yeah, right when you're setting it up, after you put your title in, then look down at the bottom, it'll say advanced settings, because I know you do yours from the phone too, and just click that, and then you'll see where it says to activate the horizontal, because that's how what I ended up having to do to get it to work right. Everybody's saying hey. Nathan says going live on TikTok is much easier. Just don't ask Larry. Yeah, I've been hearing Larry's been struggling with the TikTok, but hey, Jeff never did read my comment because I don't know if he saw it or not, which is fine. I understand that because he's driving and stuff. But Rob, Denise, Nathan, Leslie, Larry, all y'all, on TikTok, I got a question though. Like, I know all you guys are going in there and you're activating your cameras and Jeff's able to see all y'all, but what's the limit? I mean, is there a limit to how many can come in and be able to see face to face? Because I got to thinking if that's why Larry's camera wasn't ever working, because Jeff was hitting his limit on TikTok. I don't know. That's why I'm asking Rob and Denise and Leslie and Larry and Nathan, all of them that got the TikTok, because I don't have it, so I have no clue. Virginia saying don't forget the she says I forgot mac and cheese. Virginia, you'll have to do some mac and cheese right quick. Hey Gary with 2 R's. Hey, I got your text, Gary. I just I was tied up and hadn't responded to you yet, and I apologize. Leslie says bless their hearts, YouTube ain't got a lick of sense. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, Leslie. Yeah, Dry Creek says poor Larry. Larry says meatloaf is one of my favorite foods. There's nothing like a loaf of meat. And Fred's saying hey, Dry Creek saying hey, where he done TikTok in Maggie Valley. And Jamie says stop and pick us up on your way through Pennsylvania. I'll stand by the road with my pants leg up. Jamie. Leslie says I'd like to activate the horizontal. Lord have mercy. Leslie and Larry talking about meat and horizontal. Linda says Virginia, I have to get out my scale after reading that delicious food. John says I know there's a joke in there somewhere about Columbus, Ohio. Well, if there is, I don't know one, John. Gary says hey to Fred and Connie. Virginia saying talking to Larry. And then Larry says it's a TikTok fiasco, Nathan. Dry Creek says think it's up to 8, but you can change it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm wondering if that's why, because I know I was watching it on YouTube, but I was hearing Jeff and all y'all talking, trying to figure out why certain ones' cameras wouldn't work. Larry's talking to John. I don't like to give my current location. Leslie says I don't know nothing about TikTok. I don't even get the notifications when he invited me to come in on my phone for Larry. And Nathan says no limit. The host can set it up for however many. I've seen more than 6 people at one time. Well, and thanks Nathan's world first time we was on with Jeff, I seen 8 boxes. And Virginia says Jeff, I did make mac and cheese, just forgot to tell. Oh, got you. Sorry Virginia. I was wondering because I know you normally do the mac and cheese. Nathan says yes, Dry Creek, I'm not sure if the limit, but I've seen other lives with a pile on at one time. Hey Jimmy Spencer, hey buddy. Hey, I got your and I got confused there for a minute. Gary, I didn't mean that you sent me a text. Jimmy Spencer sent me a text, and I've been tied up, Jimmy, and that's why I hadn't answered you back. And I apologize for that. But I know you're getting excited, and if you want to tell it on here, that's up to you. But I did get your text, though, Jimmy, and I apologize for not responding. Dry Creek says Larry comes into the chat and we can hear him, but he has trouble getting his camera to work on TikTok for some reason. Wish we could figure that out. Yeah, I know it. Hey, Diamondback. Everybody's saying, hey, I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, Jimmy says, I'm a-coming. yeah. I'm sure everybody's probably figuring it out by now that you're coming to Pigeon Forge. I'm caught up at the moment. But yeah, well, here's the thing, though. And y'all can answer it or you don't have to answer it. It don't matter. You know, because like I said, I don't have TikTok, though. But say you get 20 people coming in on your screen on your phone, and you're on your phone, how in the world are you really able to see everybody real good? I mean, I'm just curious on that. You know, I could see if you maybe it was on a computer, laptop, or something with a big old screen. But, you know, I don't know how all that works. And that's the only reason I'm asking. But it don't matter, though. It's just, I'm thinking out loud, really. You know, speaking how my mind's working. Larry says, I seen snowflake decorations on them lampposts almost time to deck the halls. Fa la 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 la. Yep. I thought they took them down, and I'd have to go back and look on my videos, but I know they're back up, though, because you can see them ones right in front of us. And which I guess it makes sense because, what is it, about a month from now, they're going to be lighting them suckers up. John says, I don't TikTok, I don't tweet. I'm the same way, John. I don't have Twitter or TikTok. Jimmy's working out right now. He's saying hey to everybody. Linda's saying hey to everybody. Yeah, see, and I don't even worry about editing, Nathan. I don't even fool with the editing on my YouTube stuff. But he's saying though the TikTok is a whole lot easier to edit. Dry Creek says the windows will get smaller the more you have in the video chat, so it would be hard, especially on the phone. Well, that's what I was thinking too, Rob and Denise. I was just curious about that. You know, you start getting 40, 11 million coming in, it's going to be little bitty old windows. You hear them? There went one by, there goes another by. I'm sure y'all heard that exhaust because I couldn't even hear myself think. Dry Creek saying, hey. Nathan says, on mobile, each box gets smaller box window / window. David says, I only tic-tac-toe. Yeah, that's right, Linda. That's me. I only tic-tac-toe also. And then Dry Creek wants to know if you win, David. Yep, look, Rob Denise heard it. They said, there went one. Ben loves jugs. Welcome to the channel. I saw you come in on Jeff's there the other day. I appreciate it. Oh, she's right here. I showed her a little bit ago. She's laid back down on me now, Ben. Larry says, I need that exhaust on our minivan. Hey, James. Hey, buddy. And then Jamie says he's trying to figure out TikTok. And then Dry Creek says, oh, Lord, Larry. And I'm caught up. Well, while I'm caught up, hold on, I'll get Tootsie back up here for the ones that's just coming in. Come here. Come on. Somebody want to see you again. Get up here and look around. Watch the world go by. David says he never wins. Maybe they'll make a circle and come back this way. I'll try to listen for them. I'll flip the camera around. I just let them, the ones that's just now coming in, that way they can be able to see Tootsie right quick. Yeah, the star of the show. That's right, James. Let's see, Teresa. Hey, Teresa. I am new. Where are you from? I'm from North Carolina. I'm in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee right now, but I'm actually from North Carolina, Teresa. And I appreciate you coming in. Jamie says, I see you got your Buc-ee's apparel. Yeah, I do. I got the one from Florence, South Carolina. The Buc-ee's that's in Florence, South Carolina. That's where this shirt came from. Virginia says, niece is coming from Texas Thursday. Haven't seen her for years. Well, hey, that's good, Virginia. That just means you're going to be doing a little bit more cooking. Got company coming. Nathan says, couple of notes on TikTok. No time limit on live. YouTube allows 4 hours. TikTok, you can go 24 if you want. And then, Nathan and Rob, Denise, and whoever else, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you could go longer than 4 hours on YouTube. Because didn't we go longer than that during the Rod run, Rob and Denise? I swear that one video of mine's pushing 5 hours that I was live. I could be wrong. I could have misread it. I know at one time YouTube limited it to like 3 hours, but I think YouTube you can do 24 hours also. I think, yeah. And like I said, I don't know for sure though, but I know some in here probably know. Let me get back to the where I was at. It jumped on me. I see James says, yeah, she's such a big star. My missus even says, what time is Tootsie's Camping coming on tonight? Right. Yeah, I was running a little bit behind tonight, James. Druckert says, good Lord, Nathan, 24 hours. Can you imagine? And then James says, sorry, typo. Right, I knew you were talking about the missus. Teresa says, I'm from North Carolina too. I'm in Raleigh. Okay, yeah, you're about 3 hours past me, Teresa. I'm right there, right outside of Hickory. And I'm sure you know where Hickory's at because you go right through it as far as on Interstate 40. Yeah, she's getting back down now. I'm going to flip the camera back around. Frank Connie saying, hey. Frank Connie says, 11 hours and 59 minutes on YouTube. James is saying, hey to Fred. Linda says, Virginia, have fun with your family. And Fred says, good. Nathan says, unless YouTube changed it, it was 4 hours. Then you had to start over. Yeah, I think they did change it in Ingles World a while back. Because when Rob and Denise go live, I know they stayed live for 5 hours or better whenever they came from Indiana all the way down to here, because they didn't even get off. They kept staying live, and that's been a while back. Whenever they rode us around Gatlinburg at like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Let me get caught back up here. Let's see. You're right there. Luann Smith. Hey, hello. I'm from Kentucky. Just sit back and hey, thanks for coming in, Luann. Hey, I hope you enjoy the show tonight. I don't know what we're going to get into, but I hope you enjoy it. Virginia says someone traveled from Pigeon Forge to Michigan and was on YouTube the entire time. Right? Yeah. I know who you're talking about, Virginia. Ningles World says, okay, Fred, I guess they did. YouTube changed. Dark Creek says, yeah, almost 5 hours during Rod Run. Virginia's saying, thanks, Linda. James says, congrats, Jeff. I see you're up to 300. I hadn't even looked since yesterday, James. I appreciate it. Like I said, my channel's going to grow on its own. I'm not promoting it, but I appreciate the congratulations. I'm happy with what few I have. Larry says, yes, and you got to have a packed lunch and Gatorade when Dry Creek goes live. That's right, and your popcorn and butter. Tracy says, what we doing tonight? I don't know yet, Tracy. I hadn't really come up with anything, to be honest with you. I knew I was going to go live, and we'll probably ride around here in the next little bit. I'm just going, Larry's laughing. I'm just going to chat with you guys. You know, I wanted to chat with y'all first. Then we might go for a drive. And Jamie says, did I hear Kentucky? Yeah, Teresa, or no, is it Teresa? Or, no, it's the Luann Smith is from Kentucky, Jamie. Dry Creek's laughing at Larry. Larry says, and I love it, Denise. Right, we all do. We all love everybody. Whenever somebody goes live, we all love it. You know, Rob and Denise goes live, we all jump on there, and it's usually you know, 3, 4, 5 hour live show. Same way with Josh and Stacy's. We can't keep Uncle Daddy on long enough. He might, you know, he might last 2 hours. And then Dry Creek's loving Larry. And James says, well, you still remember who the OG crowd is, the originals. And hey, Peyton. Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming in. I got to meet Peyton during Rod Run. Angie saying, hey. David says, I'm up to 26 on my YouTube channel. Hey, that's good, David. I know I'm sub to you. So, you know, if everybody in here wants to go to David C. Perkins' channel, just click on his name or click them little 3 dots that's out from his comment, and it'll take you right to his channel. You'll be able to hit the sub button and the all button real quick, and then be able to come right back to mine. So if anybody wants to do that, go right ahead. I don't care that you hop out of mine to go sub to David's channel. I mean, everybody always helped me out, so I'm trying to return the favor and repay the favor. You know, just help who I can. Yeah, I think I knew you meant. I think I was thinking you meant to say Long James, but I wasn't sure. Linda saying hey, Fred saying hey, Dry Creek says enjoy it. It's like we're sitting around and all right. Jamie says what's your hey Jamie, you just go to his name there, or either click on his picture there, and it should take you right to his channel. But if you're on the chat though, there's like little 3 dots to the right, and you click those, and then it'll say go to channel, and that's how you can go jump over there and subscribe to him right quick. You can do that with anybody in here. Anybody in here. I mean, we're all of us in here, even if you don't have content. Like Virginia Alexander, she doesn't do no videos, no lives, nothing, but we're all subscribed to her. And she's saying welcome to Luann Smith and Teresa. James says, Jeff, I know you don't care about being monetized, but when you are one day, go ahead and up so you can have t-shirts and whatnots. That way you can get Tootsie image on, people can buy them. Yeah, now see, I'm not planning on doing all that, James. That's just not, that's not me. I'm not geared that way. You know, as far as, you know, trying to do that or anything. But now what I am going to start working on this winter is maybe getting something together to where whenever I meet everybody, I'll have something to give to y'all. You know, as far as, you know, that come in here and chat with me and stuff. You know, that's what I say, we're trying to come up with a Tootsie paw print. That's what was jawing about last week. Let's see, it jumped on me. Hold on a minute. Angie saying hey. James says, I forgot to say hi, Dry Creek. I'm sorry. Hello. And David says, thanks, everyone. Okay, Jamie just subbed. Fred saying hey. Dry Creek says, us too, James. And Peyton saying hey to Linda. Fred says, I got 70 subs on YouTube. TikTok, I have 1,111. Now, most are fake or bots, but you're right. Yeah, see, and I don't know that much about TikTok. But yeah, everybody do the same thing for Nathan, Ningle's World. You know, anybody in here that wants to. But like I said, you know, do it for everybody that's in here. Whether you got content or not, you know, that just, you know, people subscribe to you, though. It just lets you know that they know who you are and they've chatted with you. Peyton saying, hey. James says, David, I just subbed. Peyton says, hey, Angie. Yeah, I knew you was meaning bots, Nathan. That's why I was saying bots. I think it sounded like I said butts, but I said bots. Virginia says 22 subs thanks to Rob, Jeff, Blaine, and Scott. Yeah, I know it, Virginia. We're trying, Virginia, to maybe get a cooking video out of you. All you got, well, go to whoever else's channel that does cooking videos and just watch how they do. You know, they don't put themselves on camera or nothing. You might see their hands. That's about it. Other than that, you mainly just see the food and you get told about it, and it's short and sweet, and that's it. But I know Virginia won't do it, though, no matter how hard we try and harp on her. John says, hey, Jeff, how far are you from Old Woody? I'm right here at Woody, actually. I'm right here at him in a roundabout way. Right there's Woody. So, I mean, we're in our little honey hole section that we come to, as far as me and Rob and Denise and Jeff Charles. James says, yeah, I post family trips and whatnot and cookout functions, and when we take the street rod out and the muscle car. There you go, James. Nothing wrong with that either. Dry Creek's laughing at Virginia. Linda saying, hey. Luann Smith saying, thanks, Virginia. I'm 25 minutes from Buc-ee's in Richmond. Fred says, the only thing I know about TikTok is what it is on my watch. Angie saying, hey to Fred and Connie. Jamie says, I started posting videos again on my TikTok, and my daughter had been using, I didn't realize it, and I lost subs. Bless your heart, Jamie. Yeah, I know it, Virginia. Look, she says, not gonna happen, Jeff. James says, if anybody else I forgot to say hey, I do apologize. It's just somebody new, hello to you, and put a comment down there and I will sub your channel. And Virginia's saying hey and saying where she's at. Peyton says, hey Jeff, do you usually go to the Christmas? No, I've actually never been, Peyton, to the Christmas parade. I watch it on YouTube. I'm usually at home and I watch it on YouTube. I let the durable ones go out there and fight that mess. Now, one of these years I might do it, but I'm telling you what, the Christmas parade in Gatlinburg, you might as well figure on it being 2 times as worse as rod run traffic, because I guarantee you're going to be stuck in traffic for quite a bit of time, just based off what I've heard from other people. Rob's in the house. Thank you all for asking about me and prayers. Much appreciated. Hey, Rob, glad you're doing a lot better, Rob. And I know we all are, thinking about you. And then Dry Creek says they've done it the last 2 years. That's why I say the durable, Rob and Denise, and they've kind of got it a little bit made, because of where they're at, and I don't want to tell too much because, it's all, personal stuff, but it's definitely easier for Rob and Denise than it would be for, anybody else or whatever, which is a good thing. And like I said, they'll get out there, Rob and Denise will get out there amongst them and give us a show, and hopefully they'll be here this year and be able to go live again and show us the parade again this year. Cause y'all showed it last year, isn't that right, Rob, Denise? Leisure says we're there every year on the day of the Christmas parade and have never went to it. We always order pizza at the condo that night. Yeah, I can understand that, Leslie, because I mean, if y'all was to go, you'd have to come back to Pigeon Forge and you'd be stuck in all that mess. Everybody's trying to get back to Pigeon Forge. Wait a minute, did I miss some comments? Hey, Nancy Edwards. Hey, everyone, glad you're feeling better, Rob. You slipped in on me, Nancy. I didn't see you come in, and I apologize for missing your comment. I'm making sure I hadn't missed anybody else. Peyton's retracted the message, and then I read Leslie's. Peyton says, me too, James, I love old cars. Yeah. I don't know of many people that don't like old cars. Unless if it's, the younger generation type deal that's, not into that stuff, till they get older. James says, I'm glad you're doing good, Rob. These lives wouldn't be the same without you. And Dry Creek says, it's fun if it's not too cold, Leslie, but don't expect to leave quick like afterwards. That's for sure. Right. Oh, and I know it would be fun. Rob Denise is right. Because I know somebody's blowing the horn. I don't know if it was blowing at me or... And it could have been Blaine. It could have been Blaine. Who knows? Well, Blaine was going to Buc-ee's. Because, that one year when they had the Clydesdale horses, that was something else. I wished I'd have been there in person for that. That was pretty cool. Virginia says, I agree, James. James says, hey, Peyton, I just gave you a sub. And James says, well, Rob, the way I look at it, it is we're all spread by a few miles, but we can all easily, if we are in the same town together, the same time go out to dinner and act a fool and have fun and be stupid. That's right. That's usually what happens when we all get together. Something will, have the whole crowd's just all lively. And most time it's something I've done. Everybody get to laughing at me. And I'm not gonna bring that up. I know Larry's gonna mention it. I know Larry's gonna mention it. I guarantee it. Leslie says, Denise, I would have the biggest anxiety attack of my life. Peyton says, us too, we go a lot. We just get there about an hour early and usually park behind the candy store on the corner. There you go. Hey, Peyton, if you get a chance, because I think you don't have to have but like 50 subs now to even be able to go live. So if you go again this year, see if it'll let you go live. Nancy says, it's okay, just checking in. Hey, I appreciate you coming in, Nancy. Peyton says, thanks, James. I just gave you one too. James is saying, hey. He's thanking. Dry Creek says, we usually watch it from up in the parking garage, Leslie, not down on the street. I'd hit people. Denise. Denise says, that's right, James. Let's see. Dry Creek says, watch for a new live stream coming soon. Cooking and cussing with Rob and Grandma Virginia. Can y'all guess who's doing the cooking? And let's see. That's gonna be a hard guess. Dang. I'm gonna guess Virginia is gonna be doing the cooking. It's a hard guess, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Virginia. Yep, Larry. I knew it. Y'all will never let me live that down either. John says, hey, I think I'm permanently blocked from Lord, John, bless your heart. Leslie says, I know the feeling. Nancy saying hey to James. Fred saying hey. Dry Creek says, it wouldn't be me cussing. Peyton says, yeah, we'll try to go live. I have a little over 400 subs. It should. Oh, Lord, yeah, you got more subs than me, Peyton. You ought to be able to go live all day long. You got way more subs than me. So I know you should be able to go live. Nancy saying, hey, John says, I think somebody needs to have a cuss jar. Yeah, swear jar. Dry Creek says John Denise would be rich. Virginia's telling Dry Creek I'll be on the floor frozen stiff in fear. The lady says, John, I've been blocked for years. I live rent free in Will Creek. Lord have mercy. Linda says, Jeff, after 9, your channel's going PG. Well, it's PG right now, Linda. So after 9, it usually goes up from PG. Dry Creek's laughing at Virginia. John says, I posted my opinion about something and I guess they didn't like it. And Jamie says, I broke the 500 mark since last trip to Tennessee. There you go, Jamie. There you go. That's the way to do it. But no, y'all were talking about the swear jar. Have any of y'all seen that? And I know I'm getting ready to say a bad word. And what I mean by bad word, not a bad word, but this has been like years and years ago, and it's on YouTube if you want to look it up. But have anybody, but before I tell it though, have anybody y'all seen the swear jar commercial? And it's technically not a commercial on TV, but the bad word I'm getting ready to say, it's a Bud Light commercial, and it's called Swear Jar. Have any of y'all seen that? This has been a long time ago. I'm gonna wait and see who all tells me if they've seen that. And anybody can look it up. I mean, you know, kids ain't gonna hear nothing wrong because of how it is, but us grown-ups are gonna know what's being said. Now Linda says, Jeff, oh no, OnlyFans. Virginia's congratulating Jamie. Jamie says Yips would block themselves if they could figure out how. Dry Creek's laughing. Nathan says, during rod runs, the black unicorn truck, it went unrated. Yeah. James says, hey, who in here right now is close to 50 subs like Jeff? Just said, or we'll try to get them up to that tonight so they can do live in the future. There you go. Well, and that's the reason we're talking about where, you know, go in there and sub to everybody and stuff. Leslie says, I vote for you to say SOB. Larry is having withdrawals from Rob saying it. Well, I mean, it's no problem for anybody to say it or whatever. That's just, you know, I've always said son of a gun. But that's just me. I don't look down on anybody else saying son of a you-know-what. But I'll leave that for Rob and Denise, though, because that's what makes it fun and good. Me personally, though, I just don't. But like I said, though, that's just me. There goes a few rice burners. But now, like I say, though, I do not look down on anybody saying whatever, you know. Legend says, Jamie, that's hilarious. And Larry says, every time I chart SOB at work, shortness of breath, I think of Rob. John says, heck, there's already kids cussing like say, well, yeah, Lord day, John, I've met a few at the campground. Then I'm sitting there thinking, how do they even know these words? And then Dry Creek says, Larry, maybe tomorrow. Hey, there you go. We might have us another live tomorrow to look forward to. Never know. You never know. I know tomorrow night we got Green Acres as far as trivia. That ought to be pretty fun. I don't know how much I'm going to know about Green Acres. I mean, I've watched it, but as far as the trivia wise, I don't know how much I'll know about it. It just depends on the questions. But I did Fred and Connie in on a little trivia about Green Acres myself. That one thing I do know about Green Acres is there's a different song version of the theme song to Green Acres. So if anybody wants to look that up, I've known about it for a long time. Lordy. Jamie says, with my work schedule, it's hard to really set a time to do a live. I have to try doing lives after work, but apparently people, yeah, I'm one of them, Jamie, because I've seen where you go live in the middle of the night and stuff, and I'm asleep by then. Virginia says, I run my mouth in here, but put me on camera and I freeze. Ask me how I know. One person on YouTube talked me into it, and that's the last time. Oh Lord, that's news to me, Virginia. I didn't know that you actually have been on YouTube. Dry Creek says you eventually get used to it, Virginia. Yeah, you do. I had to. Hey, you go back and watch me from the beginning. Lord, it's night and day versus now. Yeah, Fred Connie says we know it too. And then Virginia says never, Denise. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Denise on that, Virginia. I was camera shy at first. I was nervous. I was panicking. I was like, do people really want to sit here and look at me and listen to me talk? Because I started at home. It wasn't like I started over here in a darn tourist town. I started in my own backyard. But the only advantage I had was I'd met a lot of y'all through others' lives, and I'll never forget that. So that's the only reason why I started doing it. Because I wanted to be able to still chat with all y'all that I would chat with in other people's lives. And that's why I like the live shows better versus shooting video. But now, like I said, that's just me. John says, I always like the opening song to Petticoat. Yeah, Petticoat Junction's a good one. I watch it every now and again on Pluto. Nathan says to Virginia, I can go live no problem because I'm talking to someone. But doing a video, I have a hard time talking to myself for a video. And I can understand that too, Nathan. I like interacting myself. I like being able to interact more than just shooting. Now, if I shoot a video, it'll be because I figure y'all are going to want to see it, and be able to know it and see it. Other than that though, I go live. Hey JT, hey Josh. Josh is saying hey to everybody. Everybody's saying hey. Dry Creek says, yeah, Nathan, more nervous doing a video when no one is around. And Larry says, back in Jeff's early days on YouTube, he would take us to rocks and show lights that were green. He's come a long way. Larry, you missed it or Sunday night when I was at the fireside chat, because I didn't realize y'all had to stay in church till after 9 o'clock. But I mentioned you and about that rock because somebody asked me if I was still going to be doing live shows when I go home, and I said yeah. I said I got to be able to show the rock and the green light and our little honey hole spot that we always park at and look down there on not Highway 55 but the Dario. I'll get it out here in a minute. Hell, it's been so long since I've been home. But yeah, Dario. Lordy. Let's see, Dry Creek saying hey to Josh. Dry Creek says, I missed that green light, Larry. Hey, we'll get back to that green light. It's still going to be a little while, but y'all are going to get to see the green light again if it's still there. Who knows? Linda says, Jeff, what are boggles when you ask Tootsie to look at them? Wait a minute. I'm struggling with what you're asking me there, Linda. What are boggles when you ask Tootsie? Oh, boogies. Yeah, boogies. I think you're trying to say boogies. That's something that we come up with. It's back when Mama was living. and Mama might have had Tootsie maybe 2 years or something, and this other fella that worked for us and stuff, he's kind of the one that came up with the boogies. He'd tell Tootsie, says, you better be good. Boogie's gonna get you. Boogie's gonna get you. And he'd always tell her no acting, and that's where, so when y'all hear me tell her no acting, that's where all I'm getting that from. So there's a little tidbit of a little bit of life story of me and Tootsie growing up. Yeah, let me see. It didn't jump, I don't guess. Alright, Larry says, I miss Lenore, Denise. Highway 55 milkshakes, and you have to give your social security number. Yeah, you got to tell your darn name like 3 or 4 times. And that might be at Dario, where you got to tell it that many. But I know Highway 55 will ask for a name too. Leslie says, how in the world did we meet? I swear I feel like I've known you forever. And that's saying something, because I don't like people. I met y'all over here at Pigeon Forge, Leslie. First time meeting y'all was whenever I walked into Joshy's beard care store, or Trunk of Man. That's when I very first met you and Larry. And I didn't recognize y'all at first till after, of course I had my eyeballs on Joshy, because I was there to meet him, and I didn't know y'all were going to be there. And so yeah, I got to meet Joshy and then the Harvey Five all in person at the same time. I remember it, Leslie. But Jeff from Vacation Station TV, he was actually the first one that I met, as far as YouTube wise. But now, when I met him first though, Dan Adventures with Dano was there, Barb and Bill Wiley was there, and who am I forgetting? You had Dano, Barb and Bill Wiley, and of course Jeff from Vacation Station TV, because he was doing the meetup. And I know I'm forgetting somebody. Dang it, and I apologize. I know I'm forgetting somebody. There's somebody else there too. Leslie saying hey to Josh. Fred says, did a car show video recently that was more civilized than, he did, Fred's did a car show that was more civilized than Rod Run. And Virginia says, in high school I was so shy that people thought I was stuck up. Dry Creek's laughing. Leslie says, Virginia, people still think that about me. Oh hell, I'm sure people probably think that about me too, because I was quiet. I know y'all probably don't believe that, but I didn't come out of my shell till after high school. I went, I guess if you want to say wild, after I graduated. Pretty much when I turned 19, I come out of my shell and come out of it quick. Fred says, don't forget about Tootsie's favorite pup cup spot. Right, that's the Cracker Barrel. And then of course you're talking about it back at home. If you're talking about back at home, yeah, that was that's at Highway. Well, there's a couple places that done it back home that give her a pup cup. But yeah, the first time I was at a Cracker Barrel in Statesville, that was the first time that I'd ever even knew what the heck a pup cup was. I didn't know what the world they was talking about. James says, I was just checking. Thanks who gave me a sub. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all right, James. You come in and out of the show. Josh is saying, hey, Larry. Larry's saying, hey, Josh. James, they just subbed. Jamie's saying he just subbed. James is thank you, everybody. Leslie says, I was always told the boogeyman was going to get me. when I was a kid. I always pictured a large man made of boogers. Gosh almighty, Leslie. And the dry creek says yes. Yeah, Linda says, Jeff, I knew you could unscramble what I was getting at. But right, it took me a minute though, Linda. It took me a minute. Virginia says, Leslie, I only learned to speak to people when I went into nursing. And James says, I remember your experience with Dario when they first opened. You had that place on your order getting another lane and then go to another lane, and then they didn't know what. Yeah, they didn't know. They had to ask me what I ordered and what my name was again. And hell, 2 people had already went through the line before I even got a darn milkshake. Jamie says, I met you at the best place in town, Goats on the Roof. That's right. Well, I mean, Goats on the Roof is pretty much where I've about met everybody, really. There's only not even a handful that I didn't meet at Goats on the Roof. Everybody else I've met at Goats on the Roof. Let's see. Leslie said, Virginia, I still don't know how to talk to people. Just ask Jeff. Oh, yeah. She, Leslie, bless your heart. Leslie, I brought you out of your shell. You can hang with the best of us now as far as conversation. Yeah, Dry Creek. Yeah, Dry Creek. That's right. I knew that thing. Yeah, that's right. Jeez. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it is hard for me to remember when and where and what and who. You know, all the W's. Lord have mercy. That's that right there. Hey, right there. That's the reason I like my little old channel. It's all I can do to keep up with who I've got in here now as it is. I mean, that's the truth. JT says, how can he forget y'all? I know it. And then, no, it wasn't Eric. I met Eric. Let's see, where did I meet Eric and Brittany for the first time? I talked to they were on, you know, others' lives and stuff, and then somehow or another we exchanged our info. I'm trying to think back how all that happened and when I met him for the very first time. So that's what I'm telling you. There's so much that happens. I can't remember where I met them for the first time as far as in person. Let's see, it jumped on me. Hold on. Yeah. Denise, kiss my ass. I'm sorry. Virginia's laughing. Larry says, first time I met Denise and Teresa, I thought I was going to get murdered at Food City. Right. Yeah, I guess Dennis must have had to take his medicine because I hadn't seen them come in yet. So he might be asleep. Dry Creek's laughing at Larry. John says, I like watching Adventures with Dano every day. And Virginia is saying, John, I used to watch him. And Jamie says, if there's anyone close to Wilmington, Ohio in here, our friends are starting a haunted trail and haunted barn this weekend with scare actors and animatronics. It's called Freaky Foliage Farms. Okay. Yeah, it won't be long. I'm going to try to start hitting some scary stuff. Nathan says, I haven't met any of y'all. I want to. Only met with Vacation Station. Robin Denise says, we used to buy our Basset Hounds Frosty Paws ice cream. And Linda says, Jeff, they give pup cups to dogs at Starbucks. Yeah, see, I don't do Starbucks, Linda. You know, I got nothing against Starbucks. I just don't go there. James says, remember Highway 55 gave it right. Right, Highway 55 did. I think, I don't know. I know Dario didn't. But I know Crackle Barrel has done it. Highway 55's done it. And I think there's one other place that gave her a pup cut. Wendy's, when I go through Wendy's drive-through, they'll give her like a chicken nugget or something, and I have to wait for it to cool off because it's so daggum hot. Jamie says, don't know if there's a website or not. Fred says, yep, that's where we met you and Tootsie. And David says, the owner of Goats on the Roof had a very nice person. I've seen him about 4 weeks ago. He's very, oh yeah. Yeah, Ross is a good guy. Jimmy, matter of fact, I sent a crowd from the campground that didn't know nothing about Pigeon Forge. I sent them to the Goats on the Roof. So I told them, I said, go to Goats on the Roof. I said, it's the fastest. Jimmy says, no, Jeff, you know you met me in the park. That's right. That's right, Jimmy. That's why I said I'd have to go back and look at that video. That's right, Jimmy Spencer was there. I told you, I knew I was forgetting people, and I apologize. Diamondback says, Halloween with Tootsie. Right. Dry Creek says, Ross is great. Yeah, he is. James says, if you're curious, check it out. It's only a short, but it gives you an idea of what I got to deal with. Okay. All right, I can do that, James. Sorry, let me try this again. I got to work on my 40 tomorrow, 40 Buick, going to clean it up, get the fluids, give it a wash job. Okay, I can do that, James. Dry Creek says, sounds neat, James. Leslie says, we're not far from Wilmington, Ohio. We go to haunted bus rides called Haunted Hollow in Wilmington. It's insanely good. Leslie, I'd have never pegged you on going to scary stuff. Now, are you going and then just sitting and waiting for everybody else? Look, there went one of them rice. Did y'all see the sparks coming out from underneath it? Well, anyhow, get back to Leslie, though. Leslie, I'd have never pegged you on being a haunted house type gal. And I'm still going to say that you're not. You probably go, but you probably don't, go do it. You're staying in the car, staying in the background waiting on the rest of them to do it. And if I'm wrong, Leslie, let me know, because I'm learning something. We hadn't really talked about that. Larry says, if you drive around, Jeff, see if anyone is at our cabin. Okay, I can do that, Larry. James says, hell no, Dario, don't. They barely give you a million rides. Linda says, Jeff, anyone in here is going to Salem, Massachusetts for October Halloween. Yeah, I've heard about, I know they do some crazy stuff up there. Leslie is the car driver. That's what I'm figuring, Fred. Leslie says, Jeff, honest to God, I'm the only one that isn't afraid. Larry hides behind me. Really? Okay, Larry. You're gonna have to buckle up, Larry. Not be scared, Larry. Dry Creek says, that would be neat, Linda. Lady says, y'all think I'm meek. You're crazy. I ain't scared of no haunted stuff. Hey, well, we haven't talked about that, Leslie, so that's why I didn't know. Because I know you won't, I know you don't ride some of the rides and stuff. So that's why I was thinking you probably didn't do the haunted houses. James says, I ain't scared, you scared. Larry says, she's not lying. I screamed till I lose my voice. Larry. Oh, and I can hear Larry screaming too. Holy cow. There's a few of them out riding around right now. I'm hearing the exhaust, and that one was scraping the ground. Linda says, Dry Creek, I would meet up with someone with my friend Lisa in Salem, Maine, if I could. And Leslie says, I will ride any ride pretty much. I just don't like it enough to pay for them. Got you. Dry Creek says it would be neat, but that would be a drive, Linda. Yeah, for Rob and Denise, that'd definitely be a drive. It'd be a real drive for me. There goes them rice burners again. I mean, I don't see why you think that sounds good with something dragging and hitting the ground. That would get on my nerves driving that. Virginia says, when I worked evening shift, hubby took the kids to a haunted house. Can't tell you on here what he did when a gal scared him. Larry and Jeff would be proud. Well, I can read between the lines, Virginia. So I'm kind of sort of figuring what you're saying that he did. Josh says, there's a new place in Thomasville, North Carolina called Screen Dreams. This will be their second year. I installed their compressed air system for all the animatronics. Oh, I might have to, well, I won't be home. I would say I would go there, Josh, but I won't be home in time for that. Dry Creek says, need some glass packs on those cars. Yeah. Josh says, I don't know if glass packs would help. No. Probably wouldn't. Here comes some more by right here. See if y'all can catch them. Right there. There's only two I see right now. James says, I'm glad to catch your live tonight. I've been busy all day starting out on projects, as you can tell. In some of my videos, I fairly decent sized front yard on this property, 3 acres on the front. Yeah, that's pretty good size, James. Dry Creek says, probably not, Josh. Linda says, Dry Creek, well, if it was worth a shot for asking, maybe I'll have to go to Pigeon Forge someday. There you go, Linda. There goes some more by, right there, and a motorcycle. There goes another one. I'm looking around to see if I see any coming. All right, get a house vote here, because we're all in the house together. Or get a car vote. Let's change it up. Let's get a car vote. All in favor of y'all chatting with each other, and then I'll take us for a drive, because y'all know it's hard for me to read the comments while I'm driving. But if y'all want me to drive around and show you some stuff, then just all in the car say yay or nay. Or Larry, I'm pretty sure Larry's saying one, but I'm sure he's meaning a yay. All right, James has put his link up to that video. Nathan says do it. Fred and Connie's got their hands up. Angie says let's go. Linda says cruise. Zeke says drive. Dry Creek says sure. James says the above link is why I missed someone of the live, still taking care of chores here too. Okay, that's fine, James. I can understand that. Leslie's got her hands up. All right. Well, that's what we'll do then. Larry says I'm voting meat man style. But hey, Rob, you gonna have to sit on the roof, I guess, like I do in yours. Virginia says for me to do whatever I want to do. JT's thumbs up, and James is voting yes. So hey, Rob, let me know when you're buckled in, Rob, up there on the roof. You ready up there, Rob? I hear him knocking. Nathan's got a hatchback. Denise says she's sitting on the hood. Lord have mercy. Denise, you're up there with Rob. That way y'all can ride together. Oh Lord. All right, y'all chat with each other. Yeah, just don't fiddle on the roof. Yeah. Oh, was that Rob that's saying he is on the hood? I'm having to wait on the darn traffic. Of course, the traffic kind of got gone now since I pulled out. Oh, Nathan says he's already got a leg cramp. Well, you just have to, all y'all got to squunch in here together. Alright, let's see. We'll go up here. We'll go up here to where I can catch Teaster, and then we'll come back down Teaster. And go that way. Well, that's alright, Virginia. We'll all pile in here and squeeze and scrunch together. I'll get all y'all in here. But Rob's got to be like me, though. He's up on the roof. He'll tap on the roof if I need to slow down. And if he happens to fall off, I'll hear him yell. I got the windows down. Yeah, everybody's got seatbelts on. But I will have to admit, Tootsie don't have her seatbelt on, but that's because I'm not going at high rates of speed. Now, she does wear a seatbelt, and all y'all in here pretty much know that because I got a video on the seatbelt that I got her. So whenever we're not cruising around town, she has her seatbelt on. If I know I'm going to get up to anything above 45, if I know I'm going to go anywhere above 45 mile an hour, I make sure that I bring her harness and put her seatbelt on. Yeah, Rob, I just now read your comment. Oh, Lord have mercy, Rob. That was funny. That was funny. Not ha ha making fun of you. Funny because of how you worded that. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what I love about this. Because we all know each other pretty much. And we all know our flaws. And whatever other words I'm trying to come up with. Well, they got a couple buses over there at Lumberjack. Let's see, I got to turn here somewhere along the lines. This is the Christmas. Oh, I know Larry likes looking at the Christmas place, but y'all catch that. Let me turn the camera a little bit, that way because they have redone the front of this. They've been working on the front of that wall right there. Of course, I went flying by it, so I apologize. They was working on the front of the wall right there at the Christmas place. Hey, Rob, you just talking about your hair flapping in the wind or whatever. Well, just remember, sometimes I wear a hat. So anytime I'm on your roof, my hat might blow off. So if it does, you make sure you tell on your live show that you hope my what head was in it. For the ones that know what I'm talking about. That's a famous movie. Well, look at the sky wheel. They got the sky wheel going on. Got it going on tonight. Yeah. Daddy, my hat blew off. I hope your head was in it. I have to try to remember that if Robin this goes live tomorrow. I have to try to remember to say something, and then that way it'll refresh everybody's memory and stuff. Hell, that's even if I can remember to tell it. Rob will remember it better than I will. Oh yeah, I knew a lot of y'all knew what movie I was talking about. Like I say, y'all chat with each other. I'm looking around, and I went by that darn. I didn't even think to look because I was kind of trying to watch y'all's comments. That gun mountain mile up here, they've packed in some stores. I mean, they've got where all these new stores have come in there, and of course, I mean, I know y'all all know about them, but it's lively now. You know, all that used to be nothing much there. Now it's all filled back up. That milkshake's good. Heck, it's been a while since I've even had a milkshake. It's been over a week, because I didn't get a milkshake last week. Not that I remember. I know I got one right before Rod Run. I think it's the last time I've had a milkshake was right before Rod Run. And some of y'all have probably already seen this, but the darn parking lot here that's in behind the island, and that's right here at the Cotton Center, you know, some of y'all have probably already seen it, but it's like wall-to-wall cars. I don't think there's an empty spot, and of course it's because of the National Quartet Convention. Yeah, punch your mama in the mouth. Yeah, there's no way you came from my loins. Remind me when I get home to punch your mama in the mouth. Put the evidence in the back seat, Junior. Oh Lord, yeah, I can about quote that whole movie. Why is everyone starting at me? Haven't they ever seen a bomb? Lord have mercy. Uh-oh. Oh boy killed his little moped over here. He stalled out his little moped. Let's see if I can get the parking lot right here right quick from this. I want you look at all them buses and cars over there. That's crazy. Oh, they got this entrance blocked right here too, where nobody can turn in right there. Yeah, they got a. Oh yeah, can I get through here? I saw cones there for a second. I thought, uh-oh, but I can get. But look, they got the lights on right here at this bridge. They hadn't been being on, so either they fixed them or they've cut them on because the quartet was in here, or the convention's in town. Go down this way, something a little different. I know we're on the back side of everything. When you probably missed when we was all talking about piling in the car and going for a drive, and then Rob, bless his heart, he's talking about himself there, where he's worried about his darn hair messing up being up on the roof. And then I got to quoting Smokey and the Bandit, because I told him, I said, next time he goes live and has me on the roof, you know, sometimes I wear hats. And I said, you know, when I'm in his live show there, if I say, hold on a minute, Rob, my hat blew off, And his response is supposed to be, well, I hope your head was in it. Which there's more to that phrase than what I'm saying, but that's, you know, that's another word that I don't say. We're in behind Fantasy Golf right now. There's Rivergate Lodge. I don't know that I've ever been down this far on this road right here. I hope the signal's still going in all right. Did Ann come in? Hey Ann, if I'm and if anybody's coming in that I hadn't said hey to that slipped in on me, just let them know. And I apologize if I'm missing anybody that's came in. Now right here's where the new racetrack. Yeah, there's nobody behind me. This is where the new racetrack's going. I think it's supposed to be 3 tracks. From what I've seen. Nobody's told me that, but I'll show you what told me if it's still here. Let me pull up here and see. And right here, right beside it, this is the one that's the oval one that I've told y'all about. That's got the fastest carts. I believe I'm telling you, they're faster than Blake Jones. Right where Earnhardt's sitting. It's called the Fun Stop, and it's an oval track. Of course, y'all can see Tootsie. She's looking out the window. She's looking around too. Oh, Larry says Ann is at the Quartet convention. Let me right here. This is how I knew. Let me pull over here. Right there. That's how I knew that it was going to be 3 tracks. There's the sign. It's going to be called Speed Zone, which I didn't know that because I didn't ride this close to it. But that's it. So that's the next newest thing that's coming to Pigeon Forge. It's took them a while to get it tore down and do whatever they've done. So they must have had some stuff going on for them to do like they're doing. And I hate I'm missing y'all's comments, but I mean, I know y'all like for me to ride around also. And whoever wants to, if somebody comes in that I hadn't seen and hadn't said hey to, just let them know that I'm saying hey to all the new, you know, new crowd rolling in. I can bet you one thing, if I had Denise with me, the old chat would be kept up with. I can promise you that. She don't miss a beat. Yeah, Halloween's approaching us. Got about a month to go. It's gonna be here before we know it, and I don't really want to talk about it. Because once Halloween gets here, then that's it. All the fun's over with. As far as for me, that's the reason I'm making that comment. Yeah, Halloween's, you know, it's going to be a happy day, but then it's also going to be a sad day. Anyway, in a roundabout way. I mean, I don't leave on Halloween, but it's not long after that. Now they got the lights on right here, Larry. They got like Christmas lights around them street light poles lit up right through here. Matter of fact, that's the first time I've even rode down through this part, because I know y'all know where I'm at now. There's Toy Box. Now see, they don't have this bridge lit up. Is that a house? right there. I can't remember if that was a... Now, like I say though, we're riding around for a little bit and then I'll pull off again. I'll start chatting with you guys. 'Cause we still got a little while. And Tootsie normally don't start getting hungry till around 10 o'clock. We almost got a full moon. I'm sorry for the shot. I'm going up there's the moon. The moon's right in front of me. I don't know how good y'all can see it. Alright, Leslie, Larry, if y'all are still hanging on to the car, I think y'all were holding on to the back bumper. I was probably dragging y'all. But if y'all are still holding on, it is definitely lit up, Leslie and Larry, and I don't think I see a car. But I would say somebody's probably staying here with it being lit up. Because there you go, Leslie and Larry. There's y'all's home away from home, which I guess it's still gonna be a good while before y'all get to see this place again. But that's your home away from home. I'd say somebody's probably staying here and they're probably gone to that national quartet thing because the lights are on. I'm just guessing that, don't know for sure. Oh, he's in tears. Yeah, hey Leslie, just jump off right quick. Go see if the door's unlocked. You and Larry just go on in there in spirit. I can come back later and pick y'all up. Tootsie still got her head hanging out the window. She's looking around too. Let's see, what's down this way? I don't know if I went down this way before. I'm gonna ride down this way. See if there's anything we can see interesting. I mean, I know where I'm at. I just don't know if I've ever driven on this road back behind everything as far as this part. Yeah, Kingsman's Coach. Oh, they got buses parked right there at that place. I guess because they can't fit them all at the LeConte Center. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love driving y'all around. Uh-oh, I'm at a dead end. Ah! Oh, wait a minute, no. I can go over this. But still pretty much at a dead. Ooh, that's nice right there. Hold on, let me back up. Ain't got nobody behind me. Look, they still a rod here. It's on the trailer. We'll pull down here and I know y'all can see it right now. I'm having to go over these speed bumps. That one's pretty nice. I think I remember seeing that one. That one's pretty. Again, oh, we're down here at the creek too. I definitely haven't been down here. Look, I can even drive off into the water right here. Check this out. I can drive off. Well, y'all can't see it as good. Let me back up a little bit because my bumper's blocking the view now. Look, I can drive off into the creek. I got all-wheel drive, but I don't think I want to jump that curve or that because they need to put a concrete barrier right there, because I'm telling you, it's straight off. It looks like you can just drive right out there, but it's a bank. It's straight off. You get to see the front of this. So yeah, I remember this truck now, or truck wagon, whatever you want to, because I remember the front end of it. Y'all, sorry about that. Lord, help me, please. Gary, you still in here? Yep, there you go, Fred. Yeah, I know what you was meaning, Fred. Fiasco time. Is Gary still in here? Everybody hold on. Oh shit, I just got ran over. What the hell? Oh, y'all got me in tears. And I don't do that on purpose. I'm telling y'all guys, I do not do that on purpose for y'all to get me tickled like that. I promise you. Yeah, David says, I think if I fell off, everybody yeah. Oh, Lordy. Oh, bless my sweet soul. Yeah, I like I said, I don't do that stuff on purpose, because it messes up the show for you guys. I mean, y'all are having to see a bunch of jostling or a screen going crazy. Yeah, somebody call Matic. I'm sure I've got doctor bills I'm gonna have to pay now from all the head trauma and the hips being broke and arms being broke and concussions and whatever else I've give y'all. Yeah, there you go, Gary. He said our night's complete now. We still got like 40 minutes to go. Hey, Lordy. Darn, I missed it. Had to run in the man cave. That's all right, Diamondback. You'll have the replay. Or you can rewind it right now and then just catch back up live to you. If you want to, that's up to you. I've done it before on people's lives. I'll go back and then catch back up, as far as when it's live. Yeah, well, I was, but my darn tripod legs had moved on me, so it kept falling when I was trying to put y'all back in the car. And Diamondback says, Roger that. Oh, Lordy, I was hurting there for a second. And just remember, I mean, y'all see how I'm laughing right now when stuff goes, that's funny, that puts me in tears. Y'all just remember that, because when we're on Rob and Denise and Vacation Station TVs and Josh and Stacy's live shows, if y'all see me type that I'm hurting or laughing, or y'all will know exactly how I'm sounding and how I do. Because that's the truth. I mean, there's been many a times, it's back when I was at home watching on the computer, there'd be stuff going on and I'd be dadgum tickled to where I'd be hurting. Keep it up, Jeff. We will tie it on fiascos. Right. Hey, that's what it's all about. There's none of us perfect. I can tell you that. Everybody's gonna have a fiasco one time or another. Yeah, Dry Creek says, oh yeah, been there, done that. Oh yeah, we all, I mean, we all can use a good laugh. And that's one other reason why I like live shows. I'm not just saying just mine. I'm talking about anybody's. I like live shows better than the videos because I'm getting to interact with everybody, whether I'm doing it as far as the live show or anybody else. I feel like I'm with all you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm never going to do videos again. Now, hell, I put one up the other day where I rode through the campground. I was mainly going to just shoot that car that had been built like a go-kart. And when I was doing that, I thought, well, hell, I've never really done a video on the campground. I'll just go ahead and kill two birds with one stone. And so I ended up just riding through the campground and shooting a video and putting it up for y'all to see. Wait a minute, Nathan said something funny, but get me out of this hatchback. Hey, Lordy. Yeah, I know, I apologize, Nathan, for killing us all. I'm trying to think of, let's see, I know where I can drive us to. It hadn't been too long since I've been in them neck of the woods, but I know I haven't showed you the whole thing. I might go ahead and head that way. And y'all know me, I'm not going to tell. You just have to keep riding in the car and see where we go. Hey, Lordy. Fred says, my life flashed before my eyes. Look, $74.99. I remember it used to be $69.99. Now it's up to $74.99. It's the cheapest now. And then up here is the local goat. I always call it the loaded goat because of Andy Griffith. Oh, loaded goat. But no, it's called the local goat. They still a few cars. Still a few cars there. Little late night eateries. I appreciate all y'all coming in and hanging in there with me. Oh, right quick while we're driving. Yesterday I got on YouTube because there was comments that I had to get caught up on. And while I was on there, I watched Joshy's video of the Frank Allens or whatever. I had to comment on it or whatever. I told him, I said, well, I said, sad that it let you down. I said, but there's no use then coming to Claybo's to do a food review because I know it's gonna be the same way. That's what I told him in the comment. Which, I mean, I get that, you know, he's just letting us know that it ain't fresh. But now, I didn't know that they were voted best burger. I didn't know that. I knew that that's where Dolly had always went and where the locals always go. Because that's the other thing that, you know, a lot of tourists doesn't even know about Frank Allen's. It's pretty much locals that even know that exists. And the same goes for Claybo's Market, where I go. You know, so that's why the tourist is really not hitting that place up. At least that's what I think. You know, that's just me talking. I'm not saying that that's 100% true or anything like that. Yeah, sexy stuff will be hard. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far, Larry. I'm not going that far. Matter of fact, I need to get over. I need to go ahead and get over because I'm back in traffic now. But I had to give him a little bit of ruckus though, as far as Joshy, you know, on the Frank Allen's video. And I used to go there. I used to go there quite a bit. The only reason I don't go there now is not because of the food or anything like that. It's just because where I'm going now is a whole lot closer drive for me, and I even tell that in the comment. Because where I'm going is just like Frank Allen's, just like it. It's just a whole lot, you know, I can almost walk to it. I don't, but it's you know, that much closer versus, because Frank Allen's is right up straight in front of us. For maybe the ones that doesn't know, you go 2 more lights up there, and Frank Allen's is up there on the right at that gas station. And then, you know, truth be known also too, you know, I wasn't going for lunch. I've ate there for lunch. I had their bologna sandwich, and I thought it was pretty good. But I was always going for breakfast. So now, you know, when it turns cold here before long, I'll be cooking. I won't be cooking at the camper anymore. I'll go to Claybo's there and eat breakfast in the mornings. And like I say, it's just because it's a closer drive for me. Because when it gets cold, when it starts getting 40 degrees of the mornings, it's just not as fun standing out there trying to cook your meal when you're freezing your hind end off. I hadn't been out this way in a good while. I want to see if that dig zone's even opened up yet. Lord, they were supposed to be open back in the spring. I guess it's been about a month since I've even been out here. I don't know what the holdup is with that, as far as why the dig zone hadn't opened up yet. I mean, they even covered up where it said opening spring of 2023. They covered that up, you know, right there when summer started. Hey, I'll watch for a comment. How's the signal I know it gets kind of crazy right here, I think, for just a minute or so. The signal's still good. Whoever wants to let me know. It sounds like a bunch of bologna. Yeah. Yeah, I like a bologna sandwich. That's for sure. Okay, Josh, thank you. Thank you, Fred. I know usually right here, though, it might get a little sketchy. It might get grainy, because I know when I'm talking on the phone, it wants to kind of sort of drop out just right in this one little part right here. Once I get through this light and get to the next light, it should clear right back up. I had one lag for a sec, yeah, and I might be lagging a little bit right now, Nathan, because I'm stuck here at this light. Okay, he says I'm good. Well, it still might lag right here for just a second or two, because it's like it's a little, like it's, you know, maybe the phone's switching towers or something right through here. It ought to, should start clearing back up for you guys as soon as I get through this lot, if I remember right. Right here to the right, it's called the Ridge. It's a campground. Just right here, you turn right there. And of course, it's not lit up, so you can't really see it. But that was the first place that I went to when I came over here to camp. I stayed a couple times there. Down here and see what the dig zone is looking like. I think Rob Denise is still holding on strong. Now they might have hopped off. They still, you can't hardly see. It ain't nothing. They got the sign. They put the sign up, so they've got a sign up. So maybe we're gaining on it. Boy, it's a big old parking lot they got going there. I need to come next time I go live. I need to come over here during daytime, you know, during the daylight before it gets dark, to be able to show you better. Okay, yeah, they're still, yeah, Rob and Denise still here. I see their comment. Rob's hair's blowing in the wind. Lord have mercy. Hey Zeke, good night. Thanks for coming in. I see your comment there. I'm going to stay on for just a little bit longer. Let's see. And like I've been saying too, you know, I know I'm missing comments, and I apologize. If anybody's in here that I hadn't said hey to, you know, thanks for coming in. You know, other than that, I'll still give y'all a chance to write a comment, because I'll pull over here in a little bit and chat with y'all again. We'll go right down here to this one little place. Let me grab the phone right quick. This is me moving it, because I was going to show y'all something. Alright, right over, for the ones that know, there's where it takes 12 hours for Tootsie to get beautified, right over there. That's where it takes 12 hours for Tootsie to get beautified. For the ones that know. I'll make dang sure I give them a time this go around when I take her here in the next day or so. Nathan's saying comments. When you go back to re-comment, you're gonna have a yeah, and I'll probably have to do that later on, Nathan. I'll go back read what I'll just watch the part as far as when I was driving, so that way. But I'll have to wait till tomorrow though, because it won't show the comments till tomorrow, at least as far as my live shows. It takes it 24 hours or sometimes a little less for them to show up. Tootsie's perked back up. She got her head out the window. Tootsie's got her hair in the wind. Got them ears flapping. Let's see. I don't want to turn here. I want to turn at the next one. Let's see. Is it this one or the next one? But yeah, I want to turn here. If not, I can still get where I want to go. Yeah, this is... Alright, here we go. Get to look at beautiful downtown Sevierville. Well, we got it. It's nice and lit up real pretty. Let me get the view changed for you guys, because I moved to where I picked up the camera. I don't have anybody behind me, so we'll creep down through here. It's like daylight here. Lit up. Signal still good, everybody? Yeah, Linda says she's behind on comments. Oh, they got that road closed there for some reason. There's Dolly's statue. Here, hold on. I don't have nobody behind me. And that way y'all can see Tootsie's head. There's Dolly Parton. I'm gonna get caught up with you guys here in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go down here and we'll park over here in this one little area there where they have the they usually put, they don't have they do have this though. Hold on, I don't have nobody behind me at the moment. I hadn't seen this yet. Look, you got a little pickup truck, scarecrow. Well, they got some pretty flowers right here. Anyhow, that's where I'm going to pull. Oh, they got stuff back there too, a barn. Just not noticed that. I'm going to pull in here though. This is where that way I can sit here and chat with you guys. All right, Hank, give me 1 second here. Sorry for all the moving around. I'm going to get parked to the angle here where y'all can see a better view versus a tree. At least get where you can see the lights and the flowers. Hey, Amanda. I see where Amanda says I'm here. Jamie says I can say rub Dolly's leg because of that statue. There you go. You got the rubber leg. Alright, anybody in here that I haven't said hello to anybody? Hey, Amanda. James is saying hey to Amanda. If anybody's in here that I hadn't said hey to, throw up a comment right quick. Or if there's comments that you want me to, that was said while I was driving, Amanda saying hey to Blaine. Linda saying hey to Amanda. If there's any comments though that you want me to read that was said during while I was driving, throw them back up here. I'll read them. Amanda saying hey to James and Linda. Hey, you feeling? How you doing, Amanda? Because I know you had that loss in your family. I hadn't forgot. How you still hanging? You still hanging in there pretty good, Amanda? And I guess the signal's coming in all right. Okay, she says she's doing fine. Well, that's good. I mean, I know it's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on camera here in just a little bit. Yeah, because we're gonna tell everybody bye. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see if anybody wants me to read any comments that was said while I was driving, because I'm sure there's doozies. James says clear signal. Thank you, James. I was trying to think if there's anything else that I was gonna tell. I'm trying to rack my brain, you know, because like I said, I know Sunday night I talked about that commercial that I'd meant to jaw about on last Tuesday and forgot. I don't know of anything else that I can think of that, you know, as far as where we can have fun talking about. Nathan says, oh, there's plenty of doozies. Larry says, I'm back. I fell out over on Teasters. Yeah. Yeah, I knew what she's meaning there, Larry. David says, not heard from Rob and Denise. Are they still on the roof? Well, now they're probably off the roof now. They're probably with all y'all back in the you know, in the live stream here. All y'all, everybody's already back out of the car now and back on the live stream. Nathan's laughing. Signal is strong. Thank you, James. Amanda says my grandpa was very supportive of me, but I feel him close by often. Oh, and you will, Amanda. You definitely will. Yeah, I'm sure. I guess I don't think I lost Rob whenever we had that little fiasco in that parking lot. Matter of fact, I didn't even think to ask him if he's still up there. I might have lost Rob. Might have to go back to that parking lot and go back and get Rob. Fred says, I seen Rob saying hot chocolate and heard faint distance. Whee! That's what Nathan was saying. That's the campgrounds. Nathan, yep, still here. Or laughing at what Nathan said, and then yep, still here, James. Well, hey, Denise, what about Rob? Is he still with us, or do I need to go back and get him? James says cool. Amanda says Santa Claus has a buzz from hot chocolate, right? Nathan says, oh, he's back. Well, that might be Denise though. You know, I don't know if Rob. That's what I say. I was asking Denise if I need to go back and get Rob. Hey, good night, Jimmy. I know you gotta get up, get ready for your long trip tomorrow. You be safe driving, Jimmy. And I won't text you tonight, Jimmy, but text me again, you know, when you're on the road if you want to. I mean, not bright and early or nothing. I know I mean, wait till about 9 o'clock. I should be up by then. Oh, okay, that was Rob. Okay, that was Rob commenting. Okay. Everybody saying goodnight to. Yeah, that's real grass, Amanda. At least I think it is. Yeah, it's real grass. Hold on a minute, I'll move the phone again where you can get a. I'm pretty sure that's real grass. I mean, I ain't got out and felt of it, but it looks like it is because it's like green with patches of brown in it from where we hadn't had no rain. Everybody's saying goodnight to Jimmy. Nathan says, "Oh yeah, it was Rob that went wee." Yeah, that went wee. Everybody's telling Jimmy goodnight. Yeah. No, it does look like it's just been mowed. Now you're right on that, Amanda. James says it looks like it. Wait a minute. It looks like it. I like it when it's trimmed and not bushy. Right. When it looks like carpet. Always, whenever I do my yard, or when I used to do my yard and get it green and stuff like that, I'd have it striped and everything to where I'd always say it looks like a bed sheet, or carpet, like you was walking on carpet. But I don't do that no more. I found out real quick after enough years that I would have to mow every other day, because if I didn't, I was in a world of hurting. And my brain says, you could be spending that money on stuff that's a whole lot more fun versus having to be out here and kill yourself mowing every other day. And I mean, I'm not lying. If I went more than 3 days, and this was just in the spring though, and it's cause I was feeding it and aerating it and all that good stuff. But if I went more than 3 days without mowing it, I was hurting. And the reason I say that is because I bagged my grass. I'd cut it, and I'd have to dump the bagger, every so often. Because I used a push mower too. On top of that, I didn't ride it. I used a push mower, and that way I'd strop it with a push mower. Leslie says, I think James is talking about something other than grass. Dry Creek's laughing. David says, I want to thank everybody. I got 29 subscribers now. There you go. That's what it's all about. James has got his, he's giving me a wink with the tongue. I tell you, old Sevierville, they've done it right as far as the downtown. And then over here's the barn and stuff that I was telling you about. It's kind of lit up some now, where y'all can be able to see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. Ooh, they even got cows, and it looks like, is that a spooky man beside the barn, or is that supposed to be the farmer? Hold on, man. Let me see if I can zoom in even closer. I can't tell what. It ain't really clear enough on mine. I don't know if that's supposed to be a scary man or if that's supposed to be the farmer. That's what I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's quiet here, Leslie. Definitely quiet. Rob says, is Darth Vader with you? What was that? Well, I don't know. What I miss? Amanda says, I began an R-rating show without trying. It began an I know what you're meaning now, Amanda. Without trying. Yeah, Farmer Jeff. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, Lordy. Y'all tickle the crap out of me, but that's what I love. I love it. But yeah, Sevierville, it's got it going on as far as downtown. I mean, it is. They've got everything well manicured. It's got a nice, presentation to it and a nice feel. I mean, I guarantee you, I mean, I don't know if anybody would want to, but I'm just saying a man could probably sleep out here on the sidewalk and leave his wallet laying out, and it'd be there when he'd wake up the next morning. I mean, you know, I know somebody's probably going to say, well, I don't know if I'd go that far with it, but I just don't ever hear nothing much bad happening as far as here. I could be wrong. Rob says it was some weird noise, sounded like Darth Vader breathe. I missed that. Hell, it could have been me. It could have been me, and I just didn't pay attention to what I was doing. Who knows? James says, I mean, it could have been Tootsie. I don't know. Who knows? James says, that was just me trying to tie my shoe. Leslie says, get out there in front of them lights and do us a dance. No, Leslie. That's what Linda was wanting me to do at Rod Run. Dry Creek says, they've done a nice job trying to bring back the... They have. They really have. I mean, y'all are right. Robin Denise is right. Dry Creek's laughing at James. Amanda says, it was probably a short from the Oysters restaurant. Yeah. She might be meaning shot. Oh, yeah, shark. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I was trying to phrase that for you right, Amanda. Because trust me, we all mistype. I mean, my darn, especially when I'm on my phone, Lord have mercy, my fat fingers will hit letters that I didn't realize I've hit. Then people can't hardly read my comments because, you know, I do a whole lot better on the computer versus the phone. Nathan says, I'll give $1. Well, now, wait a minute. I didn't say, well, now, what are you meaning by that, Nathan? What'd I miss? Oh, okay, about the dancing. I thought maybe he was making a comment about when I was making the comment on being able to sleep out here on the sidewalk and leaving my wallet out. Because I was going to say, what I was going to say was, and y'all know me, I'm crazy because my mind don't work right. But I thought maybe he was talking about where I'd have a tip jar or something, you know, like some of them people do, you know, and you go throw $1 in it. But he's talking about he'll give $1 for me to get out there and dance. And Leslie says, $1 will make him holler, Nathan. Nathan says, you're going out and doing a dance. Y'all are doing me like we're doing Virginia. Y'all are definitely trying your damnedest to talk me into something. Amanda says, I went to a Dollar Tree last year, but I couldn't find any trees. Yeah, well, now it's $1.25 tree, Amanda. There's not Dollar Tree anymore. It's $1.25 tree now. Nathan says, well, I'd give you $1 in the pickle jar. Lordy. Let's see, I can turn the camera just a little bit more where y'all can see more of the downtown buildings. Of course, I do like that, you know, the clock tower up there, where y'all are able to see that, because it's all, yeah, fried pickles, please. And Leslie says, that's so stupid. $1.25 tree. Yeah, I know it. That's what it is now, Leslie. It's not dollar anymore. I had to make it $1.25 now. It's $1.25 tree. Or $1.25 of a tree. Yeah, the courthouse is pretty. Isn't that, hey, Rob, Denise, that is the clock tower though also. at the courthouse there? Isn't that a clock up there? I'm trying to remember. And I know y'all will know, so if you don't mind, let me know if I'm right on that or not. Yeah, Amanda, please. Nathan says, reference to old school TV show in Living Color. Remember the homeless guy? Yeah, see, I didn't watch In Living Color that much. I didn't, I know the show you're talking about, Nathan, but I never did get into that show. And I'm, just being honest, because I didn't. I might have seen a little bit of it, but not enough to know that. Now, Leslie says, yes, Nathan, that always made me so sick. I love In Living Color. I never did get into it. Virginia says, I'm back. Phillies won. Earned a wild card spot. Yeah, that's right. The darn baseball's starting to get into the playoffs. Hey, Virginia, how'd the Braves do tonight? She's going to be like, who the hell's the Braves? Yeah, Fred says, look for the DeLorean. Right. Yeah, this does kind of make you think about Back to the Future, now that Fred mentioned that. And what's even crazier, Fred, with that comment that you're making, I saw something on Facebook where somebody had put up a short where they saw the actual DeLorean out on the interstate, and they done a short on it. I don't remember who it was or if it told who it was, but I saw it on Facebook. James says, yeah, that's a clock tower. You might just see Marty come back a few. Right. Oh my God, In Living Color was the best. Yeah, now I grew up watching old Steve Urkel and all that was on that channel. I think that was ABC, I believe. You had Family Matters, which was Steve Urkel, and then Boy Meets World, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and I know I'm missing one. It was The Other Family there, but then they changed it up later on, where they dropped one of them shows and replaced it with another. But it's the one that had not Patrick Swayze, but Patrick, Suzanne Summers, whatever the name of that show was. Leslie says, some people see Dorothy on the interstate. Yeah, I know what Leslie. For the ones that doesn't know, Leslie making that comment about Dorothy, I was looking at my memories on Facebook today, and one of them was from 7 years ago, where somebody had caught the if you ever seen the movie Twister, you got that red pickup truck that she hauls that weather vane or whatever you want to call it in the back of it, and they named it Dorothy. Somebody caught a picture of that on the interstate somewhere, and it was in my memories from 7 years ago. Virginia says, I don't think the Blaze played tonight. Okay, Virginia, I didn't know if they played or not tonight. Dry Creek says, sorry, yeah, it's a clock tower too. Just don't forget the L. Oh, it's going off. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, step by step. Thank you, Leslie. I figured Leslie know what I was talking about. James says, show you're talking about. Step by step. What is Patrick's last name? Dadgummit, I can picture him. That's his real name, Patrick. Lord, y'all go ahead and throw it up there. I'm not going to be able to think of it quick enough before y'all tell me the answer. Was it Dempsey? Is that right, Leslie? That don't sound right. Is that right? Maybe it is. Oh, the Braves lost tonight. Son of a gun. Well, that's all right. Yeah, I knew what you was meaning there, Virginia. Dempsey don't sound right to me, Leslie, but maybe that is right. Duffy. Yeah, there we go. Duffy. Yeah, hell, I started off with Swayze, and then Leslie says Dempsey, and then but it's Duffy. Yeah, hey, thank you, Pam. Hey, thanks for coming in too, Pam. I don't know if I said hey to you if you commented earlier. I think I did, but I'm not sure. But if I didn't, hello. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Well, it didn't do its 10. It didn't do its 10 dings. I wonder if it's messed up. Usually it plays the little song there after it hits the top of the hours. I wonder. Oh no, it's not messed up. I mean, it says just a little after 10, but it sure didn't play the music. James says, yeah, he was famous for playing Bobby. You're right. Right. Because I watched Dallas. Virginia says, actually, Braves are in the 8th inning, so it's not over. Okay. Well, come on, Braves. Hey, Virginia, what's the score right quick, if you don't mind telling me? Have they even got a chance to come back and win? There's not many innings left. Now you have to look for the DeLorean, right? That's right, Fred. Who shot JR? Yeah. Hey, that reminds me, Jamie. It was always who shot JR? I did. Something of that nature. Who shot JR? I did. I think that's how it goes. Something like that. Lord, that was back when I was still in school. Yeah, I watched that show though. Sure did. Watched it with my grandparents. 6-5, so they do have a chance. They do have, so you're telling me they got a chance. Not 1 in a million. So you're saying there is a chance. Yeah, WSJRID. Yeah. Everyone watching, ever watch Hanging With Me? I've heard of that show, Jamie, but that's another one I didn't really watch. Nathan says, I remember Dallas. Mom would watch it when I was a kid. Dad was a Miami Vice guy. See, and I didn't watch much Miami Vice either. I know that show, but I didn't really watch it. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber. There you go. Old Dumb and Dumber. Now, that's back to the movies. Yeah, Dumb and Dumber was a good one. Yeah, that's a good movie. Matter of fact, I was on Pluto, and well, now my mind went blank. Shoot. Well, Days of Thunder is one of them that was on. But I watched old Days of Thunder that I hadn't seen in forever today. It was on Pluto TV there. So I watched it the other day. And then what was the other one? I saw where Pluto's also showing Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But I'm waiting to watch that when Thanksgiving gets here. Because that's my Thanksgiving movie. I watch old Planes, Trains, and Automobiles every Thanksgiving. Leslie said she watched Hanging with Mr. Cooper. James says, anybody see the prequel back a few years ago? Yeah, the Dumb and Dumberer. Yeah, I never did watch that though. I never did watch the second one, James, but I did watch Dumb. Oh, Braves got 7. So they're ahead. So it's 6-7 now. So the Braves are ahead. Boy, I bet Amy's happy if she's still awake watching it. That's somebody that's staying at the campground that I know pulls for the Braves. Her name's Amy. Jamie says John Candy was a good. Yeah, he was. I hated that he died when he did stuff, because I always think about that when I watch old Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because he was funny. He was good. He really was. Fred and Connie saying good night, Jeff and Tootsie, everyone in chat. Okay, I can understand that, and I probably need to Hang on a minute, Fred. I'll go ahead and, because it's after 10. Let me get the lights on here. Let me fix my hat. I had it all. Oh man, come here, Toots. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Come on. Come on. We're going to tell everybody good night. Let me catch this comment right quick. Oh, they're saying good night to Fred. But, hey, I appreciate all y'all coming in. And like I say, if anybody's big fans of Green Acres, that's what we got tomorrow night on Fred and Connie's channel, that Life of Mountain Folk. We got trivia on Green Acres tomorrow night. And then, of course, Rob and Denise might be going live tomorrow too, so we got to watch for them. You know, I don't know for sure if they are or not. They said they might. Favorite John Candy movie was Summer Rental. Yeah, he's in quite a few that I like. I can't name them all right at the moment. But yeah, thank y'all all for coming in tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. I did. We had our usual fiasco. Yeah, see, and Druckrick says neither do we. Right, yeah. But if y'all do, we'll be watching for you. Hopefully, darn YouTube will give us notifications. Ah, Lordy, bless YouTube's hearts. But yeah, enjoyed it. I don't know about next week yet, because we got that meetup happening next week. Well, at the end of next week. But I don't know what all I'm going to be getting into next week. Yeah, wee! But other than that, though, you know, like I always say, too, you never know with me. You might see me again sooner than later. But everyone have a good night. Love all y'all. And we'll see everybody on the next go round. Love y'all. Tell them bye, Toots. Tell them bye. So we got to be silly. Good night, everyone. And Nathan. It's going to be a while before I jump on TikTok. I'll see y'all.